Hello, this is Joseph Rosenberger. I go by Rosey. I'd like to give chairs a real quick overview of my program, Process Triaging for Executives. It's about building teams that handle maximum process stress. It's some theory, but mostly practical exercise. It's been a good talk. I was onboarded in 2013 by Jeff Hutzel, the chair in Kansas City here. Thank you, Jeff. About 75 plus talks on this. The last 10 pretty good scores, 4.6, 4.0, 4.7, and 100% recommendations. Big idea is that business processes break as they grow. So make dealing with it a competitive advantage, okay? And so by process triaging, we're going to equip any processes expert team to handle maximum process stress and build a more cohesive, situationally aware, emotionally smarter team that delivers this process scalability, okay? The agenda for the presentation is we'll talk about the triaging protocol. It's about 90 minutes and a lot of practical work. It'll be a break afterwards, and then we'll talk about a couple of case studies from actual Vistage member companies that have triaged. It'll take about 45 minutes. It depends. It's a real lively discussion, and depending upon how much time is left, we'll talk about how you actually set it up with some videos of teams actually doing it. But it's about 2.5 to 3 hours total. I want to stress that this syncs up with Vistage's optimizing decision-making modeler. Specifically, the protocol itself will help leaders make better judgments, as well as the case studies and team triaging talk. We'll show how you get terrific insight from other people's perspectives when you make these decisions. The key questions and decisions involved with this program. Again, this syncs up with the Vistage presentation model. In this case, is you want to consider your core business process from first customer opportunity all the way through your service or product delivery to posted cash. Think of opportunity to cash or lead to cash. Think about that core process. That's the heart of your business. What does a culture of continuous operational improvement driven by those closest to the work, bottoms up, what might that look like? What's more dangerous, a process design failure or a process management failure? I might add is, how do you quickly recognize the difference? How might you prove that your process, your core process, is in fact scalable? Let's suppose if you were borrowing money from a bank, or you were proposing to sell to an equity partner. Every business is going to go through moments of extreme process distress from end to end. How might you lead your team through those hot kitchen moments? And then highest performing teams are very good at two things. They have tremendously clear situational awareness, and they also have very high emotional IQ around each other. They can really issue process effectively. How might you build that kind of team? Just some questions and decisions. Now, to give you a little sample of the topic, in medical triaging, we typically sort patients by the urgency of care, noting that no care is given during triaging. All they're doing is tagging, and the caregivers are right behind them. By the way, this is a very famous model. In business process triaging, we triage based on what type of solution does this pain point need, and very quickly size it, level of effort, small or big. The talk will really unpack this and the implications of categorizing your solutions to things in one of these 4 ways. The practical exercise is, in fact, your members will actually do it. And then when we talk about what's it look like industrial strength, when you when you lay out that entire core process and look at how teams triage, we'll look at a couple of case studies. It's fascinating. Couple of highlights about the talk. It's ideal for guest attendees who work in the operations management space or CEO understudies. We encourage you to invite them. I'm especially sensitive to prospective members. I'll be delighted to have a sidebar with them and emphasize the value of the Vistage SpeakerNet. I travel with my own audio visual. All I need is either a flat screen TV, a wall, or a projection screen. So you don't have to, don't reserve anything special for me. I want to stress that members will often request guests from their company, especially CEs, attend subsequent presentations if they're held in the same week. And so for speaker coordinators, if possible, please schedule groups in sequential days. Please schedule a CE group in front of a key or SB small business group if the members of that SB group or key group are subordinates to the CE group. And also, I want to be just real honest with you. My day rate is far beyond the Vistage compensation, and I am in the pay it forward part of my life, and I love to do these talks. But if you could try to schedule at least a couple of presentations per trip, okay? Let me stop my sharing here, and I just want to thank you for the moment, and look forward to presenting to you if it works for your your theme for the year, or if you're in again, it's an operational excellence talk. It's a improved decision-making talk, and it's a powerful team-building tool. So thank you very much, and I look forward to an opportunity to present to your group. Thank you.